you feeling, Gordy? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Mr. Me. I'm very happy for you guys to be here. I much appreciate it. This next 30 minutes of chat is going to be very, I don't know what the word to say. I think political is too formal for the words. I think it's just honest. It's honesty. The next 25 to 30 minutes, maybe the next 22 to 30 minutes, depending on how much drunker I can get or I can withstand. I think it's going to be an honest conversation. 1 second. Let me make sure we're good here. We are not good here. I'm missing a page. 1 second. I am so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I am fucking up big time. But it's okay though. Mr. Me's allowed to be drunk, okay? I'm allowed to drink liquor and pass the fuck up. Only for 2 weeks, and I got a baby that I gotta take care of. Alright! I think we got a full album. 1 second. Let me turn this off and let's turn this up. And in Discord, I see a full house. Holy shit, I see Didar, Sad the Mad, and CJ. You guys there?
Yeah, we're here with you, bud.
How drunk are you, Didar?
Oh, dude, I'm half past the win. You know, I'm good.
I know Sav's drunk on that Aqua de Fresh. Is Sav
What do you
here?
mean?
Well, I see Sav is here.
Maybe.
All right, hold on, D. So, you guys from Sense to Sense there in the Discord with you, good buddy locally. Sense, what you drinking?
Whatever I want to drink, man.
Is it
There you go, buddy. There you go.
vodka rum tequila? All right, you know what? So this is the precursor to the podcast.
I like this guy. Who is this, Mr. B? I like this guy.
I
He's
told
chill.
you, man. No, dude. I only have good friends. I don't fuck around with people that are stupid. I don't fuck around them. I got the time.
Dude, I'm pretty stupid. What are you talking about?
Nah, bro. I only fuck with people who are really dope, that I enjoy talking to. I don't waste my time, bro. I'm too old for this shit. I don't play those games no more. I'm done. I'm not playing middle school. I'm finished.
We're not in school anymore, man. You're right.
Well, you want to go back to school, okay?
I'm currently in school. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that.
Fuck up.
So if you want me to tell the whole world,
I don't give a fuck what you say. Listen, so just so you know, CJ, I appreciate you, but the thing is, the camera, you're only live on Discord. I don't have you on stream yet.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. That's cool.
Well, no. So I think that I would love to make like a panorama table of all people talking live. So it would be so nice.
Well, that's what I was saying, man. Like, we got to do fucking what's it called?
The podcast.
A podcast, yeah.
All right. So we
can do it right off of here.
This is a test. Right. This is a test to see if I should do Mr. Me as me, or if I should just go to myself and do that. So this is a test. So depending on the statistics I see tonight, I will make decisions on what I'm doing for moving forward.
Yeah.
All right. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I gotta say something, man. So I've been dying to say this the whole night, and I didn't say it, man, because I didn't want to intertwine my gaming stream with politics and shit, bro. But dude, have you guys seen the video of Charlie Kirk getting murdered?
Charlie Kirk? Yeah. Fuck, dude. I'm so sick of fucking Democrats.
Oh my god, bro. What a fucking joke, man.
Man, like that, like, the poor guy. Like,
dude, and oh my god, it's not even the poor guy, bro. How about all the people who are right in front of him who saw his neck get blown out of his fucking neck and just fall to the floor? Not even that.
How about Mrs. and his 3 children?
2 children, two.
All politics aside, that guy, I don't, he had such, he was informative with the public. When he went to go visit those college students to talk to those college students, he wasn't trying to enforce any type of Republican or Democrat,
of course,
or hate.
He just wanted to debate. He just wanted to debate. That's all he wanted to do.
And the thing was, he was trying to tell a lot of these college students that a college degree is not what's going to go out there and make a lot of money.
It's a scam.
Right. Yep. So if you want to make money, the construction workers out there can make more money than some college student, but it just depends on what the kid wants to be when they get a career, man. Everybody's got their own.
Yeah, but I wholeheartedly believe our children are being programmed in the school system.
Oh, of course. Of course.
I don't think it's right. And like, you know what? I don't really care what you choose to do in a bedroom or with your genitalia, as long as it doesn't involve me. And like at the end of the day, it's been heavily pressed on the kids.
Have you guys seen what's happened in Chicago? So Chicago, like if a kid goes to the school and says, my dad's not teaching me the right way, or my mom, the teacher has the ability to take your kid away from you, and you can go to jail because of what's being.
Nah, you know what, Mr. Me, that's in a very
no, dude. It's no. It's happening in Chicago. It's happening in California. It's happening in Democratic states.
Florida's not Chicago.
No, bro. Okay, hold on. So we're going to Florida now. So let's go to Florida. So Florida, they have. Hold on a second. They have in one county. I think it's Brevard County. And there was a book about being confused about your sex. And the book talked about a girl wanted to finger another girl, even though she was only like 8 years old. So the dad went to the school board and said for the meeting, hey, I think you guys got to take this book out of your rotation because it's not right. And they said every book we put in rotation is right. And the guy had the book in his back pocket. He pulled it out and he started reading from the book. And they said, stop. You can't say that. And he's like, it's in your fucking book, motherfuckers. It's in the book you're trying to get to my kid. It's a fucking joke, man. It's a fucking joke.
It's a joke, 100%.
All right. So I haven't said a thing yet. I'm a little late to the party, but I've been listening to everything you guys have said.
Which one?
So
sorry.
Just to put my little 2 cents in on all this, right? Just I feel like we got to put certain things in perspective, right? And I think the fact that we're talking about it is great, but I think the way that we're framing these conversations are just a little skewed. Now, we're sitting here talking about exactly what's going on the surface level, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, when we start talking about children, regardless of what they teach our kids in the schools, the real problem is it's what are we teaching our kids? So I don't give a fuck what the textbook says. I don't give a fuck what doctrine they're trying to indoctrinate my kid with. If you have your kid sat down and been like, listen, might be what they're talking about, but this is how we're going to view this way, and this is what the rest of the world is viewing it. That doesn't make it right. That doesn't make it wrong, but this is how we view it in this house, then that's what's more important. So then that kid is raised to, like, you know what I mean? To have that duality of understanding, to be like, listen, I don't think like the rest of you, and I was raised in a different way.
But what kid, hold on. What kid at 5 years old has the balls to stand up to the teacher and say you're wrong? My parents told me
that's
right.
Not what I'm saying. Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Your kid doesn't have to, or nor should your kid, if you raise your kid right. You're like, listen, you don't got to fight this shit. Just take the education, and then when we get home, then let's further that education and be this is how we view it.
You say that right, but hold on, no. Look at Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was raised right. He had his own beliefs, and he got shot in the neck. He got shot in the neck. So believing your own beliefs gets you killed in America, bro. It gets you killed.
That is what it is. Like you said your 5-year-old child doesn't have the balls to stand up, right? So if your kid don't say nothing, he ain't gonna get shot. Charlie was talking, so he got shot. Martin Luther King was talking, so he got shot.
How about the mass shooting?
He got shot.
That's true shit. That's true shit right there.
Wait, hold on. How about the mass shooting that happened last week or 2 weeks ago for the kids who got shot in the church just praying?
What happened about the Ukrainian girl that got stabbed?
Stabbed in the neck for nothing. Stabbed in the neck for nothing.
But how? But so now, like I said, we're having a conversation, right? So how are we can't just start taking random things. Those are all separate conversations. Because what about it? A woman got stabbed on the bus. Yeah. What does that have to do with what we're talking about educating children with?
Well, hold on, listen, bro. I really wish that the Democrats I really wish they listened to you, because they're not doing that. They're combining everything into one story, and they're putting everything in one story, and they're making it sound like everything that people doing is bad.
Exactly. And that's why I was kind of separated on this conversation that we're having.
It's absolutely not right.
We can't take everything and put it into one and then just start spitballing conversation. It can't work that way.
Okay, hold on. So let's go one topic at a time then. CJ, you here? You kicking in? What are you going to say?
No, I'm listening to what you guys are saying. So I'm kind of following along. But okay, I see the point. You wanted to talk about Charlie Kirk. And that was the main thing that we're here to discuss, is the whole, what happened to him and why he got shot. From what I remember in the news, and of course the news doesn't always have
of course.
I already know that part. But from what I heard is that he was talking about guns, and the whole purpose of using guns is unwise. If you want to use a gun. Me being in the military, like you have to be trained to use a gun. It's not something. It's not a toy. You don't just grab a gun off the top of daddy's shelf and play with it. Yeah. So, but it really is terrible.
You know what I find really weird is the fact that this guy had his gun inscribed with pro-trans and shit like that.
Of course.
But, when you look at him, he doesn't look like a trans person whatsoever. He almost looks like a black op.
So that's something that's really funny about Charlie Kirk, is that I've seen a lot of his YouTube videos, and the guy talks to everybody. He'll talk to the trans, he'll talk to the normals, he'll talk to the Republicans, Democrats, everybody. And all he was trying to insist with the public is he wanted to understand their mind, their thinking. And then Charlie Kirk wanted to say, well, okay, but here's my thought process of the exact same thing we're talking about. So, and then, but what Charlie Kirk would always do is he would cover everything he says with facts. And a lot of the college students would say, well, where are you getting your facts from? Well, I read books. I know exactly what this guy said. He always wanted to also, a lot of the people that would approach Charlie Kirk wanted to play the name game. I know this guy. I know that guy.
I'm gonna cut you off real quick. I'm gonna cut you off real quick, and only on the point because you just said a point here that you said he was speaking in facts, right? Now, I don't have any problem with Charlie Crist. I'm not a supporter. I'm not anti-Charlie Crist at all, right? I'm just a very neutral person who happens to have a deep knowledge of a lot of stuff that goes on, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So, with that being said, when you say facts, there's facts, right? But now the way that you present facts can also a statement of, well, he presented facts. He presented facts in ways that were beneficial to his arguments. And that's you know what I'm saying? So like you can take the same fact, rewrap it in the same exact conversation, and then all of a sudden it can sound pro this.
Okay.
Well, I'm not
gonna pro that. Wait, but
I'm not gonna lie to the man. Like he said some messed up shit. Based on Christianity. He did.
Okay, so who was the party that wanted slavery? Democrats. Democrats fought slavery to be free. Republicans wanted slaves to be free. Democrats said no. How is that misconstruing anything but the truth? Democrats
well, there you go.
want
That's
slavery.
right there. Hold on, stop. I got you right there because so now I have a degree in political science.
That's fine.
The parties switched, and that's what they're not telling you.
What do you mean?
Like if you actually go study it. If you actually go study that, the Republican Democrat Party it wasn't about slavery, it was about industrialism. So if you really break it down, it's all money.
Okay,
so then when you say one party was for freeing the slaves and then the Republican Party was for this or that, those are two separate parties. They got reformed at a different time.
Well, they did, but who was the one that ultimately made the decision for slaves to be free?
But that's what I'm saying is you can't have that conversation like that because it's two separate parties at two separate times.
It's impossible to have that. It's impossible. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
It's actually not, Mr.
No,
B,
it's not.
It's like at the end of the fucking day, like we're being divided more than ever. All the time.
Again, that's why I don't fall for the politics. I don't give a fuck if people say no more. Right. I do my own research. I do my own things, and I do what I like. I don't listen to one channel. I listen to 20 channels to make sure I'm getting everything. So you're right. You're right. You go there. I'm sorry, D. I'm sorry. I fucked you guys. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you're good.
No.
It's good. No. But at the end of the day, we're like government has us divided. It doesn't matter like your sexual orientation, your skin color, your religion. They're coming after you to divide you.
Absolutely. Dude, I said it before, I say it again. I believe, so you realize all the House of Chamber, the House of or the House of Representatives, the Congress, they take the same hallways to and from work every day. You don't think they're fucking just dapping themselves up every day? Hey, we did a great job today. We got so many people angry today. Great job, man. Love to see you. Nah, bro. Listen. That's why I take it with a salt of grain, bro. I take it with a salt of grain. I don't give a fuck. Take it with a salt of grain.
The most potent thing you said was they take the same hallways to work.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Now, I will say this now, and to answer Didar, they say they got us divided. Nobody has us divided besides us. At the end of the day, you see what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, man, come on, but hold on. No. So in your same context, though, you just said that the way you paraphrase a sentence for the facts can make a big difference. So the Congress is doing that. They're paraphrasing the facts. So at the end of the day, you can't say from one side for us people, if we take it and the facts that Charlie Kirk said in a bad or a wrong, but the Congress don't do that. No, bro. The government's fucking dividing us and conquering.
And that's what I'm saying. So that goes back to my first thing. And this is what I'm saying. Check me out. Let me say this. And it's a complicated way of saying this, right? And it's like a 3D thinking way of doing this. So when I say that, it means is the government saying things? Are they saying things? I say not government. Are the two parties saying things that rile two different parties up? Yeah. So there's two thoughts in America. Now now at the end of the day, just like Didar said in the beginning, he's like, well, I don't care what you do as long as you do this, and I don't care. Da, 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 da. So why are we allowing them to rile us up?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? I don't care what you say.
Yeah,
You can say what you want to say all day.
But how about
But they're riling people up, so the people need to stop being riled.
But how about Chicago? Is Chicago dangerous or not?
Let's move on
Chicago
to a different
dangerous or not?
Okay,
Hold on.
so say this guy gets caught.
Hold on. Is Chicago dangerous or not?
Say what?
Is Chicago dangerous or not? Chicago.
Oh yeah, Chirac is crazy.
But the governor and the mayor are saying it's not. It's the safest city in the fucking country. It's a fucking lie. It's a lie. It's not to say I'm afraid. I'm a black. I'm afraid to go to fucking Chicago.
Yeah.
I'm afraid, bro. I would never go to Chicago
For
right
them
now.
to say Chicago is the safest city in the country is pure bullshit.
Well, again, that's the governor and that's the mayor of Chicago saying that.
But you just said it. You know better, right?
Well, because I study.
Exactly.
I look everything.
So why do you get you take that with a grain of salt, right?
Well, I do.
Just like you said earlier in this conversation, like you gotta take all that with a grain of salt.
I went to Chicago when I was in the Navy, but I mean that was only because I was stationed in Great Lakes, Illinois. But
so you had a boat,
that was many years ago. So.
The zombies would have been able to kick the mast, and you'd have been safe in the boat. All right, D, I'm sorry, man. Go ahead, D. I apologize. I kicked you off again. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Like at the end of the day, no, don't be, because you know what? You guys are my brothers.
I'm worried about it.
Here's the thing.
I'm worried about it.
At the end of the day, it's going to be motivated towards transgendered, and it always has been.
Oh shit!
It is just like.
Hold on, man. I already have a YouTube strike. I don't want no more problems, okay?
No. I don't mean it like that, but like the guy's rifle had like shit like that. But like that could also be like a psyop, you know?
And like,
that's the next conversation.
You know what though? I gotta be honest. Sad the Mav Devils has a great point. All right. And the thing is, you can't preface everything in one conversation. So I agree with that 100%, 1,000%. I have to admit, I agree with what he said 100,000%. You got to take every situation as a situation by itself without adding more components to it. I agree 1,000% at this point. I really do.
And they can segue. Yeah, of course they can all segue. You know what I mean? Into a greater conversation.
Yeah. But also too, like you got to think, like this whole fucking Jeffrey Epstein shit. Like he was like cracking on that man. So hold on. Like who knows what he was saying. Like at the end of the day, like maybe he got silent. Like the whole situation where Buddy was up on the roof, got away, and everything. Like I'm sorry.
It smells like a setup.
Seems like a fucking trained op.
And that goes exactly going back to the next thing. Like you really can't believe anything you see. You gotta take everything with a grain of salt. And as fucked up as it is, you even gotta take his death with a grain of salt, because what was the meaning behind it?
Okay, hold on.
You saw what I'm saying?
Hold on. I think we got 1 minute for everybody to say something, then I gotta go. So my one question to you guys, and you guys can all conversate on this and say your final words, is how many times has Kamala Harris been threatened to be shot in the head? How many times has Joe Biden been threatened to be assassinated? Never. Millions. One time.
Millions. They're threatened all the time.
Not Sleepy Joe. Day. Not Sleepy Joe.
Yeah, he was getting death threats all day, dude. You can pull that shit up easily.
Bro, like
on the political lines?
Yeah, like
every president does. Every president, vice president, they all get threatened.
You all three get 1 minute. So who wants to go first? 1 minute and 1 minute.
I'll say it.
That's why you're gonna end your convo on that one?
Nah, bro, listen, because I'm going to continue this another day. I'll continue tomorrow night after the mainstream of the games. So I got to cut it because I got to so drunk. So I want to give you guys 1 minute each the talk, and then I'm going to end it. But then we can do this again tomorrow night, late night. I'm happy for that. No worries.
All right, 60 seconds. Let's go.
Okay, Sleepy Joe had a cognitive disability.
Okay.
Fair?
Wait, hold on. We can't hold on. We can't interrupt anybody for the 60 seconds. Nobody can say anything. So D-Dar's got the floor. Go ahead.
Okay. So a lot of people are saying that Trump has a cognitive disability. No, absolutely not. But at the end of the day, people are pissed off because you have such a divide. You have people that are willing to be okay, like myself, with transgenders and shit like that. I'm okay with that, but it's not socially okay with everybody else in the world. And what I'm saying is everybody has a chance to be divided, which we are. And I think as a human race, we're being divided. And you know what? We should be brought together, but it doesn't fucking matter, because at the end of the fucking day, it's not up to us. It's really not up to us. They'll find divides in any chance that they can. Like whether it be skin color, whether it be fucking religion, whether it be geographical location, we're gonna be fucked with no matter what.
Okay.
But you know what? We got God.
I got you. Okay.
I really think that, like, at the end of the day, all our gods are the same, and what we need to do is just think of our fellow man, and it doesn't matter what your belief is. It just matters, at the end of the day, we're just trying to protect our families and take care of them.
Okay. CJ, Sav, who wants to go next?
CJ, you got it.
All right, man. So I'm glad you invited me, first of all, because I learned a lot from you guys about this whole situation. I feel terrible that Charlie Kirk passed away, and that was like the number one thing that we were talking about in the very beginning. So the guy is going to be missed a lot, regardless what political party you go for. He was just the kind of guy that wanted to share information with the world. Whether you believe in facts or if you think facts are just books, he was trying to show an empowerment. He wanted to keep people, regardless if they were straight or queer or gay, if a guy loves a guy, girl loves a girl, guy loves a girl, doesn't matter. He just wanted everybody to basically be on the same page. He already knew the world was terrible the way it is, and that's what he was trying to get a point across to the world. He wanted people to understand that the world is terrible, but the only way that you can make the world better is by doing what you think is right. Don't let all this negativity get to you. Don't let the Democrats and the Republicans change your mind based on what you hear on the news or something. That's why we vote, because we're all Americans. We can go into a voting booth and vote and make our own word. So that's the way I look at it, man. I'm all about just keeping peace in the world, and I think the only way that's going to work is by people ignoring the negative and focusing on the positive.
Okay. All right, Sav, here you go.
Bet. All right, so I'll put it like this, right? I'll put it in, how do I say this? I'll say it like this. 99% of the people in this country and then on the planet don't really know what the hell's going on, nor what they're talking about. So, and the tough thing about that is, so that means when you speak on these conversations, people can only speak from the perspective in which that they see, right? So when we say these things like, oh, this guy was this guy was that, you're only speaking from your current perspective. Now, if someone has a deeper understanding from a completely different world and realm in which they're looking at things, then you start seeing different dots behind the curtain there. Now, when I say you start seeing different dots behind the curtain, you might see this guy, he's like, oh, he's saying this, he's saying that. Now, if you see the energy of the people behind that's really supporting that movement, then you start seeing how other movements now then all of a sudden take action on other movements. Now this is stuff that goes on behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So then now the problem is then we start having conversations on Democratic, Republican, on what's right, what's wrong, what's this and what's that, when the way that the world is actually operating is on a way different frequency. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to have that convo.
100%. Like,
Hold on, D. Hold on, D.
No.
So it's hard to have that convo with people like that because now you get into the psyop of stuff because there is a whole higher level of operating than just the words that the guy is saying. You got to read between the lines on what somebody is saying, and that's how you got to look at everything that we do, including politics. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you see, and then and D said the same thing. Like it's at the end of the day, we just got to be people, and we got to not be. That's like Cuzzo said, we got to not be affected and triggered by things. We have to raise our own kids. We have to like educate to a certain level, but then there's only so much you can educate on. So then you have to, at the end of the day, be like right and wrong without putting perspective into it. You see what I'm saying?
All right.
And I leave that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll say my 2 cents, but after this 2 cents, I gotta go. So forgive me. I much appreciate everybody. Sad the Mav, Didar, Sense to Sense. I read you guys very much. Listen, tomorrow night, late night, I told Sav 10 o'clock we'll do a normal stream of like games. We can do this again, but I'm gonna give you guys my 2 cents and then I'm out here. So forgive me. I gotta do this. I won't hear you guys at all. And then we're going to end and be done. But thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it very much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Samit. And I just want to end this stream to tell you guys, first of all, big shout out to Sad the Mav, Didar, and Sense to Sense of being here. I really, really appreciate it very much. I guess the whole point of this conversation today was just to understand simply this, is that in America, you never thought in your life that you could be targeted just for having a different opinion about something in this world, whether it's transgenders, whether it's fucking boys and girls, whatever it is. You never thought America is supposed to be the land of the free and the home of the brave. And right now, America is a land of the free, but the home of the pussies. And it's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke that somebody gets killed just for trying to debate somebody else. Just trying to just talk about, hey, in the Bible, it says a marriage is between a man and a woman. But unfortunately, a lot of people in this world don't believe that. They believe a marriage is whatever the fuck it wants. Whether it's a dog and a cat or it's a fucking lady and a horse, nobody fucking cares. But the Bible, at the end of the day, Charlie Kirk was huge on that. That's the only reason why I'm bringing this up. If Charlie Kirk wasn't Christianity, I don't think I'd be talking about it. But Charlie Kirk was a Christian and he believed for his values. And the thing is, in the Bible, it says the weak will inherit the earth. And today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the weak are inheriting the fucking earth. The weak assholes are taking over. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. So, I leave you with this. I agree with everything everybody said. You can't take things as they are. You have to dig deeper. I agree 1,000%. I believe it. I understand it. If I talk to you and you're not Christianity, I'm not going to say to you, fuck you, asshole. I'm going to shoot you in the face. No, absolutely not. Listen, because you're the same as me. You're one division. I'm one division. And you come to me and say, sorry, I'm not doing that. You don't shoot me in the face. Okay, cool. That's the way it should be, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It should be open conversations for everything, despite what you feel. My prayers are with Charlie Kirk's family, 2 kids, the wife. My end message is I just really hope to God that everybody can fucking just think for themselves. Don't be brainwashed. Just take time to understand the true situations. And again, the thing is that it's hard. God doesn't make things easy. Not because he likes to look at us as stupid, but he wants to know who he's bringing to heaven as the great person. So again, the tough situations are not easy. As it says at the end of the world in the Revelations, unless you have the signa on your forehead of 666, you will not be able to do anything in this world. Nothing. You won't be able to buy food, you won't be able to get some water, you won't be able to leave your house. It's real, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming. It's coming. The rapture is surely headed to us faster than we know. So I just pray for everybody to be strong and to be faithful and to be everything. Big shout out again, Sav the Mav, Didar, Sense to Sense. Really appreciate it. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. I told Sav I'll be here tomorrow after 10 o'clock. Play some Call of Duty. I hope Didar is here. I know Sense got the thing, but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is me. I gotta fucking go. And I'll see you guys tomorrow late night. Peace, peace.
Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you all for being here. My name is me. Hope you like the channel. Hope you like the video. Hope you subscribe. Hope you donate. Do whatever you feel like doing. Just follow Mr. Me. I look forward to seeing you guys next time, sooner than later. Than hey, the stream's ending. Hey, the stream's ending. You gotta go. I'm gonna get fined a lot of money if I don't get out of here right now. Hey. Hey. Yeah, guys. Listen. Listen. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. I gotta go take care of some shit back here. I'll be right back. Drinks, get drunk, yeah, I might got bills to